Hey, look at me. I'm even doing it big face. I don't even care. I am late. And luckily, I don't think anyone's actually watching. Um, but I'm glad that I came at all because I have to be honest with y'all. I was not doing it today. I definitely, I've been making, I put it in my title even. I'm not playing around. I have been making a depression nest. And if you don't know what that is, just be very happy. This is like literally, I just got out of the shower. I have no makeup on. I brushed my hair, but I didn't do anything with it except pull it back out of my face. I made so many excuses not to stream today. I don't even have like words. And my sound is so loud in my ear. I don't know how loud it is for you guys. I don't know, man. I don't even know where to start. Like, it's very embarrassing. I talk a lot privately about mental health and how important it is to acknowledge it, get help for it, prove yourself, but also give yourself a little credit and leeway. But actually talking about it publicly and sharing it with strangers and letting people see you for who you really are is incredibly hard. It's very difficult to be yourself in an authentic way because you spend your whole life building these little ways to make you feel better when you struggle with mental health. And I'm struggling, not in a call someone for help sort of way, in a just not doing my self-care kind of way. I have a fun combination of PTSD and agoraphobia with panic attacks and severe depression, and they kind of feed on each other. You know, when you think you got one under control, the other one kind of pops up and freaks you out a little bit. I didn't have a plan for when I logged in. I just really wanted to push myself and make sure that I was honest and held myself accountable, because one of my things to do is to build my little depression nest, and that's when I put on my comfy pajamas and I isolate myself as much as possible when you have a family and kids. And here, I'm gonna switch over to the different view so that I am I thought this was a great idea and would push me, but now it's like I can see my face and I don't want to see that right now. Let's see, using the little Streamlabs app here, so I'm still getting used to it. Let's move over to the live scene. You can still see me looking fabulous. Mic is on at least this time, so that's cool. So I haven't streamed since Tuesday. Nothing dramatic has happened, nothing scary or anything to be concerned about in general. I just got in my nest. I got a good book, I read it, I loved it, kind of got comfy. You know, you get a little comfy and you want to kind of keep that equilibrium because you're afraid if you don't, if something pushes you out of that comfort zone, then you won't be able to get back into it, if that makes sense. And I say you, I'm talking about myself. Obviously, everyone is different. But I definitely got very comfortable, wasn't showering, wasn't really taking care of myself, and I make a lot of excuses for why I can't do the things that I actually really want to do. Like, when I started streaming, I've only been streaming, a month now, I think. And when I started streaming, I mean, I've had this account for, I don't even know, 10, 12 years. And I always make excuses for why I can't do it, even though it's what I wanted to do. It sounds fun. I'm gaming. I want to share that gaming with other people. I should have a plan here, so while I'm rambling about my life and my woe is me, that I actually get something done. We'll go try to look at my gear. I don't remember where I left off last. I'll go loot something while I'm rambling. I already lost track of what I was saying. I know it doesn't really matter, and no one really cares if I'm wearing makeup or I'm not, or I was prepared or not, you know. But like, when I started, my plans were, this is what I'm doing anyways. I'm playing games and hanging out with people. Might as well do it online. My only rules that I set for myself was that I had no aspirations to become a content streamer. I had no goals other than just to have fun, like bring something of value to myself, right? Get to meet new people, kind of put a big middle finger up to that social anxiety that kind of rules my life sometimes, no matter how much therapy you go to, and it can still really just wreck your world sometimes. And so I really wanted to be brave and get out there and do it. But I made so many excuses, I literally have a list of every time I would get anxious and I would have a panic attack, every time I would start doubting myself and what I, wanted to do, I would just add it. I have a little Google Notes document where I was like, all the reasons that I can't stream today, and I just started writing them all down. I actually can pull it up. It's embarrassing because it's all superficial, stupid shit. But at the time, your brain is like, these are valid things. These are why you suck, Here it goes. Reasons I'm not streaming today. I'm too old. Well, yeah, I am old. But you know what? A lot of people are old. That's literally, a part of life. Suck it up, bitch. I'm fat. Yeah, I'm an American, right? That's terrible. It's not because I'm American. It's because I am 20% disabled and 80% lazy, right? That's on me. I had a cold sore last month when I started streaming. I had a big old cold sore in my mouth, and that's embarrassing. People are like, ooh, don't talk about that. Okay, all y'all, not all y'all, but a lot of y'all have that too. And the majority of the population has cold sores, and I certainly didn't give it to myself, so I have nothing to be ashamed of. I'm not talking to myself about myself. This is really weird. My Discord isn't perfect. It still isn't. I'm still the only one that talks on there. I don't care. It's fun. I like having a little place, and even if it's not perfect, it's fun to have somewhere to send people, so when I'm not streaming, they can chat. Low power electronics. I haven't been here. Let's try this guy. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no. One moment. What's up? I'm literally streaming right now. Can you not? I didn't. No, I did not. Oh, here was one. I didn't finish my Twitch panels. Doesn't matter. I don't even know how many people, oops, look at that stuff. Pretty sure nobody gives a crap. So who cares? I did the best that I could, and I can always change it later. I didn't believe this. Oh, empty. So I must have done this while we were out this weekend. Punk. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I didn't believe this one until one of my kids, well, all of my kids tell me that my humor is cringe. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Not laugh at my jokes? I'm hilarious. Just ask me, and I'll tell you. Let's see. Another one was that I don't have a thing, something that makes me unique or interesting. Well, not everyone has a thing. Not everyone can be unique and interesting. That'd be really crazy. There's millions of people on the planet. I put what I do have is authenticity, and that was one of the rules that I made for myself, is that I wouldn't lie, I wouldn't make excuses. I'm authentic and I care about people, even if I don't spend a lot of time around people because of my anxiety. Did I just completely miss the how to get in here spots? I'll try it again. I wasn't paying attention. What if the sound is weird? I don't know a whole lot about sound. Oh, the big door right in the front. Big open door. I did actually. That was actually, even though I wrote it down and told myself it doesn't matter, I actually had really bad sound problems starting out. You just couldn't hear me. And it was because I'm not a hardware person per se, I always struggle with how to fix sound problems. And we gotta sort it out. I mean, is it perfect? No. Is it something I should still continue to work on? Yes. But it's not a deal breaker. I hope. And if it is, I'm sure someone will come in here and be like, bruh, I can't hear what you're saying. Oh, my window closed. And the next excuse was, what do I do if I'm talking to myself? I actually found that, bruh, I didn't even hear him. Well, that's what the zombies are for, apparently. I'm talking to myself right now. I am fairly certain that there's no one here listening to me. And frankly, when you have anxiety and stuff like that, you tend to talk to yourself a lot anyways. So if I'm already talking to myself, or the voices in my head, what's the difference, right? Oh, hello. I'm gonna go up there. How do I go up there? Nerd pull it. So yeah, last week when I started streaming 7 Days to Die after playing No Man's Sky for a couple weeks, I had 0 viewers every time practically, except Xylica, because he loves me. And it was very awkward. Like, I do really well talking to other people. I get very excited when people talk in chat. I'm like, oh my god, yay, people. Ooh, blue. But I found when people weren't talking or when I had no viewers, I felt incredibly awkward and I didn't know what to say. And that was a first because there had obviously been more streams before that where I didn't know what to say. And, what? No, modify. And it wasn't a problem. I figured it out. But for some reason, I got very self-conscious about it last week. And so when it came time to come stream again, I let my anxiety kind of whisper in my ear and be like, no one's going to watch you. What are you doing? And I just had to tell that bitch to shut up because she's an asshole. And she's not always right. I don't like the new model for that guy. They made it super creepy and jiggly. It makes me so uncomfortable. Oof. What else? Yeah, actually, the last one was, what if I have a panic attack on screen? And so that was actually, like, the big one. Like, all the other ones were just excuses, you know? They were, like, crap you ask yourself. I can't see which side this guy's on, so we're gonna look around. Not that side. They're just crap you say to yourself to, like, stop yourself from doing what you want to do, right? Maybe it's out front. But that last one, that scared me because I'd like to think that I'm not a shallow person, but I am. Like, I judge people and I judge myself the most. I'm the harshest critic of myself. I'm usually the only critic of myself. Everyone else is like, this is not a thing that you need to be worrying about. And I'm like, it's the end of the world. So it's very embarrassing. And my biggest concern was, okay, what if I had a panic attack on screen? And I talked to Xylica about it, and he was very honest. He was like, what is the worst thing that happens? And I'm like, I could make people uncomfortable. I could be very embarrassed. It could probably be the thing that stops me completely from continuing this. And I think my biggest concern was making people uncomfortable. And he's like, well, what would happen if you had a panic attack on screen? And I'm like, well, obviously I would log out. And he's like, and then what? I don't know, apologize to people in Discord. He's like, and who actually gives a crap? Like, well, me. It's always me. Like I said, I'm the biggest judge of myself, you know? And, so, he's like, just make a plan. Like, you are a planner. You freak out about stuff that doesn't need to be freaked out about, but if you make a plan, you'll feel better and it won't be on your mind or whatever, right? So my plan, if I had a panic attack on screen, was just to log out, like end the stream. Take a day to be embarrassed and get the hell over myself because I have narcissistic tendencies because that happens. but I'm not a narcissist, and so eventually I will come to my senses and realize that like the world isn't about me and no one really gives a shit if I had a panic attack. And so yeah, those were my excuses. Those I wrote 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 reasons why I couldn't stream today, and then when I felt I had talked through all of my reasons, I started streaming. And I still feel that way. I still feel too old, too fat, too whatever. I still worry that I'm talking to myself. I still have that anxiety. It didn't make the anxiety go away. And I kept the list as a reminder to myself that, like, no one, oops, I always do that backwards. No one's perfect. No one, at the end of the day, like, gives a crap if I just got out of the shower or just made excuses for why I couldn't do anything. Like, I had a whole nother list of reasons why I couldn't stream today, and they were all bullshit. Like, who gives a shit? Do I want to? Yes. Am I going to? No, because my anxiety, like, was like, sorry, here's all the reasons why you suck and definitely shouldn't do that. So I took a shower. I smoked a cigarette, which I am constantly, actively trying to quit. I have not talked about it on stream because I don't need more reasons for people to give me grief, right? But it's authentic, which is what I said I was going to do. And I came, and I was 15 minutes late, and in my brain, it's like, well, you're late, so you might as well not come at all. Like, just go read a book. Go watch TikTok videos. You're done here. Yeah. And so I didn't. I logged in instead and talked to myself about my shit mental health for 30 minutes. And killed some zombies. And one thing that I had to remind myself is that this is actually, like, 7 Days to Die is one of the reasons, or not one of the reasons, is one of my favorite things to do when I'm in my depression nest, when I'm letting anxiety overtake me. I will log in, start a new world, whatever it is, and kill zombies and have fun and remind myself why I play games and why I do these things, and be a little less harsh on myself and try to forgive myself. And in the activity of doing all that, I'm able to be less anxious. And sorry, I'm listening to the kids in the background. They're watching DuckTales, which is a thing that they do constantly. And you know, when you have kids, it doesn't matter how old they are. Mine are all teenagers now, and one's an adult. But you know that, like, moment where they're making a certain noise, and, like, you can't tell if they're laughing and having fun or they're, like, literally about to kill each other? That's the noise that's coming out of my house right now. It sounds like they're playing. I have to assume. I don't know where I was going. I was going to do all this stuff. So, that's where I'm at. That's where this is going on. And I'm here. So I win. That was the title of my... I forgot that was the title that I made my stream today. Was climbing out of the depression nest to kill zombies. I win. Because I do. Anytime that you can crawl out of that headspace, even for just a little bit, you win. Doesn't have to be if you're a perfectionist like I can be sometimes. It doesn't have to be the end-all be-all perfect thing that you were supposed to do that day, as long as you're making strides. One thing a day, you know. There's a... Oh, I'm trying to remember what it's called. There's an amazing post on Reddit from, like, a long time ago. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Like, what the... I used to have it as my background. Like, that's how much I loved it. It was talking about depression and how to get yourself out of that, like, rut or whatever. And it had like a tagline. I can't remember what it is, but it didn't start that way. It just started as like a dude talking about how to... Good morning. What? Oh, thank you. My son just, see, that's how much I talk about it. My son walked by and said no 0 days, because that's what it was. It was no 0 days. It's, basically it doesn't matter. Oops, I have not been cleaning stuff here. It doesn't matter what that thing is that you do as long as it's not a 0 day. And that means, oh my gosh, I need to clean some stuff out here. I don't need those. I don't need that. Ooh, hello, upgrade. Let me see. Essentially, that you have no 0 days. You don't do nothing. You do one thing. If you want to write a book, write one word. And then the next day, maybe you write a sentence. And the next day, maybe your depression kicks in and you write one more word. As long as you don't have a 0 day. If you want to lose weight, it's not about the pounds and all that. It's about taking one step. Take one more step closer to what your goal is. Doesn't have to be a leap. It doesn't have to be something amazing. It's just taking that one so that when you wake up the next day, you can thank your past self. Oh, that was the whole thing about the post. It was, there's 3 yous. There's your past self, your present self, and your future self. And you do one thing each day so that you are helping your present self. You're doing something to make it easier on your future self. And then the next day you can thank your past self for, you know, not ruining your life, for making that small step. And I found that very encouraging to the point that I made a little screenshot of it and made little graphics for it and put it on my screen. And I just found it very motivating, and it kept me motivated for a very long time. There are things in here that aren't supposed to be in here. Let's see. So there's my motivational speech for the day. Oh no. I always forget when I log in not to put stuff there. What did I put in there? Let's see, I had some wood. I had some fiber. Something else here and here. I don't remember. It's fine. I'll figure it out. It's probably ammo of some sort. Let's see. Oh, yes. So I have the AK-47 now. The pistol, which I'm... Oh, repair kits. Something else. I don't know what it was. Lockpicks. Lockpicks. See? Got it. So there. I'll get off my soapbox. Let's see. I got rid of that. Alright. Let's see. Is there any books? So Zylika and I did a ton. Not a ton. I think we did 2. But it felt like a ton because we were out there like so many hours. We did... I can't remember what buildings we did. We did the Shotgun Messiah factory or office building type thing. And then we did... What else did we did? Gosh, what was the other one we did? Oh, we did the Shamway factory that I had done earlier in the week, but there was a whole part of it that I missed. Like, a whole part. Like, a huge part that I didn't do. So that was really fun. It was actually a little bit hard. Just getting up on the roof and doing all the things, but we got a ton of loot. A lot of my gear got upgraded, which was awesome. Let's see. So, new gun. I got the rad remover mod, which is great. I don't love the colors. I always go for black and purple. Purple first priority, black obviously second priority. But I'm not there yet. I'm not having the best luck with the dyes and stuff. Although I think this Better Homes and Garden mod that we installed... What? I can spell? I thought there was a thing to make the dye in this mod. Maybe not. I don't know. So lots of upgrades. Lots of stuff. I think all our stuff is empty. See what we can put in the forge. He was making a bunch. I think I was getting ready to make ammo. Yeah. Oh, that doesn't go in there. I'm gonna steal you. Not steal, obviously, because Xyliker and I are the only ones on the server, so it's fine. I'm sure he won't mind. I don't have any points in the robotic. What's the... It's for the turrets and whatnot. But I like to have them down. We did do fine on the Horde night, but and we didn't get any cops, which is strange. We had that... Whoops, wrong button. We had a random horde come, and it had a cop in it, so in my mind I was like, oh, maybe our game stages are up high enough. I really thought we were gonna have a whole ass 14-day horde with like cops and stuff. But it was worse. We didn't get any cops, but it were so many dogs. I hate them so much. Like, so much. They're the worst. Alright, so he can throw down another one when we get there. I ended up getting the AK-47. We just got that. I had a hunting rifle. I don't think there's an upgraded one yet. No. I got rid of the blunderbuss. I never use it. Like, I always get it. I always upgrade it. It's awesome. I'm gonna put my sweater on. Cold. Because my hair is wet. I never, ever use it. I used it a few times, and it's like, it takes so long to reload. It's kind of like one of those like weapons that you just like shoot once and then move back to your other main weapon or whatever. And I hate it. There's hair all over me. This is like the worst day. I don't have any points in that. I have my bow. Have not used it. I think I've used it like 3 times. Like I never use it. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Eat some food. It's nighttime, right? Yeah. That's fine. What time is it? It's not time yet. Don't need that. So I've been working on putting points in my lay of the land. Here, we'll take a look. So, starting out, a lot of my points went into strength. I'm still going to put some more points in heavy armor because I did actually end up getting, well, it's scrap? I don't know if scrap is heavy armor, is it? Yeah, heavy armor rating 10. I want to put some more points in that because what that'll do is like, let's see, heavy armor. You can craft better armor, but it reduces the heavy armor movement and stamina penalty for like every time you put points in it. It also improves the durability and by 100 durability, blah blah. I think that's just in the ones that you craft, but it also, you know, the movement and stamina penalty are important because that means you get to move around a lot more, and I like that. But before I do that, I've been putting points in fortitude, kind of getting my health and cardio up, living off the land because apparently I'm doing the farming in this run through. We can always kind of go back and forth. I think he does a better job, but that's fine. And then I also I'm starting to put some points in perception to get the lucky looter because I do a lot of looting, you know, like scavenging is my favorite thing. So I've been putting some points in there. Got all the recipes, which is good because I'm going to do some farming. I don't have any points in agility or intellect. after I finish out my fortitude, I kind of been going back and forth. Fortitude, perception, kind of doing the looting and salvaging and the staying alive points, you know. Then I'll probably start putting points in agility, but mostly for like the deep cuts and the run and gun, things like that. I tend to go towards like a marksman build and this weird combination of like marksman or melee up close, you know, one or the other. I hear some zombies. Oh, it's this bitch. They have been just tearing up my house. Oh, she was closer than I thought. It's like every time I come out here, she's digging a hole in my yard. Like, so rude. What are you doing? Why? I could extend this out, but she's just gonna keep digging. It's kind of stupid. I didn't think that we would actually stay here. I actually made this place as a joke. I don't know if anyone saw that when we started the server. It was supposed to be a joke because I had came over here in another save on this map with the kids, and I was over here and we all grouped up, and then they all just followed me here, and because I laid a backpack down temporarily because there was a bear, I think, they all started putting backpacks down and made this their base, and I'm like, why? It's ridiculous. We haven't even upgraded it. Oh, see? Bear. He's gonna eat my face. I got killed by a zombie bear the other day. That was not cool. So rude. The zombie bears have way more health than the other ones, and I really thought I was gonna kick some zombie bear butt, but I didn't. Here we go. Oh, I'm a terrible shot. That's fine. Don't run around the building. Oh, see, here he comes. I have to jump down. They do like to get stuck sometimes. Here we go. Headshots would be better, dummy. Oh! That's probably what I should have done. 1 second. I hear people walking. About that. Oh yeah. I was like, why do I have a bucket in there? I hate that. I hate when I like have this great idea in my head and then like I get distracted and do something else, and then I'm like, why is there something weird in my inventory? It's because we have this Better Home and Gardens mod, and I built this stupid sink, and the sink was supposed to give me water, and it didn't, so I don't know if I used the wrong one. So I'm going to build another one, but it requires a bucket of water. So we can go do that. I know where the water is. I probably need to repair the building. We don't need you. We'll just put you in there. So, any of the houses that have pools in them. I'm trying to see which one is closer. This guy. We'll go over there. Turn some lights on. Build a bucket. Put water in the bucket. And then it will be a bucket of water. It's magic. Ugh. My hair's starting to dry, but it's like in that weird, like, I'm wet but semi-dry stage that's itchy. I end up putting it in a ponytail. Actually, it had hair, long hair, down to my boot. My boot. That's amazing. wasn't paying attention to where I was driving. And I chopped it all off because, I don't know, you know how women get when they like get the urge to like do something crazy with their hair? That's what I did. Just like got out of the shower one day and was like, I hate my hair, I'm gonna chop it all off. And I did. And it looked like trash. Like really, really bad. Like it was terrible. Because I did it myself like a crazy person. And then I went over to a friend's house and she fixed it. And it looks really nice when it's all done up, but because it's been so long since I had short hair. And even when I had long hair, you have two looks, right? You have the like bun on the top of the head, which was 98% of my life. And then you have curled and pretty and amazing, which was only for activities, dates, and hanging out with people, which, you know, I think we already established I don't do a whole lot of. And so I had no experience with doing hair, like making it look cute and stuff. I still don't. I'm trying, but I still do my hair as if it's long, and then I'm confused about why it's not looking cute. Turn my flashlight off. Let's see. I don't really know what I was talking about. But it's... Oh, so I did it so that it would... because I have this thing with it touching me. I hate it. That's why I used to wear it in a bun all the stupid time. Oops, he made some duct tape. Short iron pipe. Mechanical parts. Did I put that bucket back in the motorcycle? Dummy. Mechanical parts. Let's go back and get it. So I thought, my genius idea here. Why are you still on? I turned you off, didn't I? Weird. I thought if I chopped all my hair off, it would force me to stop putting it in a bun. You know what I mean? It didn't. It just like forced me to tolerate it for a little while until I could put it up in a ponytail. Or like a little ponytail at the back of my head, which is what I've been doing with it. I know. Let's see. The plant should be done soon, tonight, I think. What's it doing? Alright. So. Oh, do you hear this chick? I hear her. I hear ya. She's so obsessed with me. Like, it's like a fan club. Why? I don't know why. I don't know if it's this cheap Amazon, and cheap I say with with all the love, because, you know, I'm not rolling in dough, obviously. But to be fair, it was a very cheap Amazon mouse, and I don't know if it's the cheap Amazon mouse or something in my settings, but I'll be like fighting stuff, and then suddenly my mouse, I'm not even touching them, like I did just then, but like I'll be fighting. Let's see if it does it. I let go of the mouse. It's not doing it now because I want to show you, I want to recreate it. That's how all technical bugs work. Basically, it just keeps like moving. And maybe I am touching it. The mouse wheel is incredibly small on the Amazon Basics mouse. I'm going to turn you off. Oh, I'm about to choke on my own spit. I like breathed some in. It's making my eye water because I'm trying not to cough. Oh, excuse me. I almost died. Alright, so I want to pull up... Let's see. I'm going to pull up I want to pull up the page for this Better Homes and Garden mod. Better Homes and Garden. Alright, let me see. So you guys can look at it too, what I'm doing here. So what I'm looking for is the sink, right? Oh, nah. Really? Water? Okay, it says indoor plumbing. Tired of running to the lake every time you need a little water? Wish your faucets worked the way you're supposed to? Well, with this handy plumber's pack, you'll get the faucets working in no time. You can now collect water in jars from faucets. Faucets that can be used: small and large iron faucets, small and large brass faucets, open medicine cabinet with faucet. So let's see. Oh, I was reading that. I had it on the left screen instead of Chrome. I'm sorry. Well, I read it to you. My bad. I thought I was doing something there. So this thing, go to the shape, pedestal sink, utility, commercial, sink cabinet, old sink, household faucet. So the actual faucet, is that what I'm reading? Shift tab, nope, Alt tab. Small and large iron faucet, small and large brass faucets. Alright, let me look. So I have no recipes for a faucet. I'm just trying to double check that I'm understanding what this is asking me. Because let me get, maybe they're not talking about this thing that you can craft. Let me get some empty, I don't need that many. Because I have some faucets up here, right? I thought I did, right here. I'm stupid. I could have done that the whole time. Still, we don't want to have to run upstairs, so let's do I have any faucets that I haven't put in the forge yet? No. So let's build one that has the faucet on top, or just the actual faucet. If that's the case, can't I know this would look really weird, don't judge me. Let's do this one. I have a stove here already. I'm gonna put the faucet on top of the stove and then I'm gonna see what happens. Ooh, server just... it works! It's not ideal. I just don't want to have to go and fill up that bucket again. I will build a new sink here with a faucet on top. So I see. Okay. I get it. So day 20. I keep wanting to go turn off the lights, but it's all... Ooh, my thing is lagging. Maybe because I have Google open. I have to tell you, my computer... it's pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. Zylica did some amazing upgrades for it. But Google Chrome is such a jerk. It's crashing now. It's not crashing, but it's definitely like the graphics are getting all weird. I'm trying to remember. I think I have 16 gigs of RAM. And for some reason, anytime I open Google Chrome while I'm running Streamlabs or a video game, any video game, my computer loses its crap and I have to restart it sometimes, and it's really weird. Find it very frustrating. At the very least, I have to restart the game, which is so stupid. Look at my trees growing. They're almost mature, which is good because I haven't been farming a lot of wood because I'm lazy. I'm gonna go in. It's actually almost 11, so that would be a great time to take my 10-minute break anyways. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take that break, and I'm gonna restart the game, see if that helps get rid of some of that lag. I really would hate to have to restart my computer. So I'll be back. It's gonna be about 10 minutes. Like I said before, I do need to take that break every hour so that I don't have to get laid up on the couch. And so I appreciate if you're here. I appreciate you being here. And if you're here when I get back, that would be lovely too. So thank you so much. And I hope I see you in 10 minutes when I get back.
You and me are born of regularities, living all the dreams, playing all the games, and getting high on love. They can chase us down, but we will always win. Leading every dance, feeling every touch, and getting high on love. We're invincible. Trust in me, we're invincible. Don't you see, we're invincible. We're invincible. We're invincible. We're invincible. We're invincible. Let's escape the gray and let the colors rain. Turn the shit we do and our words into pure reality. 'Cause you and me are meant to be what they don't see. Never feeling wrong 'cause we don't belong. And getting high in love. We're invincible. Trust in me, we're invincible. Don't you see, we're invincible.
talking with the mute button on again. That's fine. My computer is not having a good day. It's like losing its mind right now. Keeps giving me connection error, not connection errors, something is being ridiculous. I don't even know what screen I have showing to you guys. I apologize. I am just trying to make sure things are closed out. What in the world? So I'm looking at, I can't show it to you guys because I don't have a scene in Streamlabs set up to show you this because I hide my Steam library over here. But I just got something. It says 7 Days to Die Booster Pack. Here, I'll try to load up 7 Days to Die, see if it crashes again. 7 Days to Die Booster Pack. Steam Booster Pack. I've never seen this. Oh, I was like, I can't see it. I used the keyword to remind me to put my glasses on. It says unpack, so I'm unpacking it. 3 trading cards. I'm a lumberjack, playing doctor. Huh. Interesting. I've never seen that before. Let's see if I can get in the server. Okay. I see you. Sorry, I got distracted by the notifications. And let me tell you, I think I'm a jinx. I really do. Like, I don't believe in all that, like, I mean, yes, I believe if you're positive, people around you are positive. If you fake a smile, people around you will think you're happy and they'll smile more and that makes you more happy. You know, like, I get the science of it or whatever. I'm not really one of those people that's like, put out good vibes in the world. Like, I want to win the lottery, and then magically you'll win the lottery. But for some damn reason, anytime that I say, like, you know, I make note of something annoying or bad that could happen, it always happens. It is so frustrating. Like, how many times do I have to say I want to win the lottery before I actually win the lottery? But how many times do I say the kids sound like they're fighting, but I bet they're playing, and then it turns out they're fighting, which is super fun. And I'm still getting terrible lag. I think that I'm going to have to log out and log back in. And that will take a good 10 minutes loading everything back up. I don't want to do that. I bet there's like a way to flush the RAM. That sounds like a technical term. It sounds like a real thing, but in my non-techie brain, to the point where I don't actually know, like, I don't think that's a thing. Just wandering around. I don't know. Let's check on our plants. I don't think they're ready. It looks terrible. This looks horrible. This is what it looked like the other day when I did the 8-hour stream, and then I opened up Chrome like in the last 20 minutes to show you guys something. I don't remember what it was, and then I had to restart my computer because I could not play it. Like, the lag and the graphics going in and out like this. I don't get it. I don't understand. Let's eat some food. Let's have some spaghetti. I did not need that much food, but oh well, I got some. Let's see if the lag will let me play. I really don't want to have to restart, because if I restart, I probably won't come back, because it's annoying. Oh my gosh. Here, we'll get in the bike. Sorry. I try to mute myself when the kids catch the aggro. I don't always remember. Of course, I don't always remember to unmute myself, so it's a work in progress. I haven't done this one yet. Locks. When the door is locked, it just makes me want to go in there more. But I bet there's a way to get in there. Here's the light. I see you. Oh! I should have saw that coming. Dummy. Haha! Hit you in the face. Alright, my bad. What did I... there was nothing there to do anyways. I'm not gonna hit all these barrels. They used to give you a lot more loot. They changed it. I don't know what they do now, but it doesn't really seem like it's worth it. Okay, you... Gonna level soon. That'll be nice. I feel like I'm missing something. Like... What am I missing? Ew. That's kind of scary. Let's see. Is there something up there? I feel like there is. Let's go up there. So I'm actually like terrified of heights. There's nothing up there. It was a trick. It was a trap. Oh, what's that? I'm terrified of heights in real life, and annoyingly that translates into games too. Like, this makes me very dizzy and annoyed. It scares me. We went up onto the tower, the Shotgun Messiah factory, or not a factory, the business building or whatever, and we got really high up there, and Xylica's like, okay, come over here, and come over here, and I looked down and I got so nauseous. It was the worst. I feel like there's something. Usually when they're metal like that, there's not stuff behind them. Oh, you're making me anxious. Anything? Oh, this place is bigger than I thought. Ooh, look at all that coal. Yummy, yummy coal. The lag has calmed down a little bit. Look at that place is locked. I was looking to see if there was any. Alright, so that, we're definitely gonna get you later. So these are great, like, for when you do the, if you ever get lucky and get a trader quest to come here, because the building resets, so you can like go through and farm all this coal and all that, and then do it again, which is nice. I don't need any of that. Useless. But since we're not doing a trader quest, I'm probably just gonna leave it be for now. Kind of looks like that one. I know it's not, but wow, 2 decapitations in one swing. Yeah, baby. That's awesome. What was I saying? Because we don't have the trader quest, I'm not gonna go through and do the all the farming for it for now. I don't need all that stuff now, anyways. I see you. I do wish that I have my... Oh! Okay. I was gonna shoot him with the bow, so it's quieter, but then he hit me in the face. Jerk. It's fine. Oops. I don't have the parkour points in there. No, nothing there. I love that. I'm a crazy person because I love the decapitation. Like, it's so fun. I know it's completely random whether it will do it or not. You have a better chance of it doing it with the skill points in there. But like, I have quite a few in there right now. All of them, actually. Look at that. Let's see. I think it's in the pummel. Oh, pummel Pete. Deal 40% more damage. Attacks do 160% more damage to stunned enemies, and power attacks have a 90% chance to knock foes back down. 4 successive hits in a short time causes the last blow to do 100% extra damage. So that's not the points. Here it is. Okay, it's the actual points in strength that says deal 300% headshot damage and have a 50% greater chance to dismember with shotguns, clubs, sledgehammers, and tools governed by 90 minor 69er. So that's pretty cool. And obviously I'm using a club, so shotguns also would be a great tool there, which I don't have a good shotgun yet. I really need to put my points into Lucky Looter. But we're not gonna, because I don't really have enough. Let's see. I can't decide. How many does that one cost? One. We'll do one there and one in heavy. Ratchet. Noise. The lag seems to have calmed the hell down. Maybe it was the trees. I don't know. Unlocked. So it put me in a locked building, which that's not too bad. I have you. Oof. Oh. I was gonna say, can I use the lockpicks? But you can't do that on doors. So I'll do that. Drink some coffee. Might have been faster to run all the way back. Oh my gosh. It's fine. I needed metal anyways. It's always a bonus. I guess I actually could have just broke through the walls here. That probably would have been faster. Quite frankly. But oh well. Seriously? What's this? 300, see? Although, now my brain is like, you started it, you need to finish it. So we're gonna do that. Oh, it made that like end break sound, so I thought that I had done something there. I didn't. Let's see. Ooh, military boots. Repair kits. What am I wearing? Ability, stamina. They're pretty nice. A little bit less armor. One less, but the stamina, mobility, noise. It says noise increase minus 10% or 10%. Like, it's actually, that's a good thing. It's just worded really weird. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I don't have any mods in it anyways, so it doesn't matter. Cute. Let's see. That's just junk. Oh, I almost just did that again. So annoying. 12. There we go. And then, what's next? Ooh, I like this one. This POI, this little building here. I like to, when I'm doing a solo game, I often use this as like my house. It's already looted. Let's see. Silent goes here. Punk. It's always looting my buildings. But this makes a great house because it's already all made out of, I'll show you, like, it's all concretes. And then you can either just like make a little hole here and close that up, or you can just close this window up or whatever. You know, it has a lot of room for like building crafting stuff. Zombies cannot get in here very easily. And there's only a few places that you have to kind of like upgrade in the beginning to have a pretty functional base, which is nice. Should have like a map mod on so that when he marks stuff on his map, I will know that he's been there. I think we used to have one before. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't even know if that's still a thing. I played a lot of solo, mostly because Xylica doesn't like to cheat, and I do. And he gets really annoyed when I like super mod the servers. I love modding. I'm not, obviously, like not an expert on XML modding, but I've learned just enough to be dangerous and mess up a server. And I have a lot of, I have a Teluca mod that I use on all my servers that have like some settings that I really just prefer. Excuse me. And he doesn't like a lot of them, but obviously he'll still play with, with me. But he can get a little salty about it, you know. Some things he considers cheating that I consider quality of life, you know. And some things we agree on that I find a little hypocritical. Like, I'm not blasting him. Like, everyone has their own preference for how the game should be played. Look at that cute purple dye. I'm gonna shut this door a minute, 'cause Mama likes. Hi, pretty. Pretty dye. Ooh, where should I put you? So my baseball bat is blue. Purple. I don't know. Very excited. Purple. So I did say we didn't have any dye in our boots, so maybe we'll have purple boots. Yes, we do. Look how cute they are. I love them. And this is purple. It's not the bright purple that comes with the Better Home and Garden mod, but it's the default purple. What else we got? You have dye. You don't. How about a purple shirt? Yes, please. I get so excited. Silly. Okay. Did I loot this yet? I did not. What? I pushed the button twice. Let's see. Oh, let's see. So some of the I'm trying to think of some of the mods that we agree on versus some we don't agree on. So stack size, I think we both agree on that. I'm over here like just speaking for him because he's not here to defend himself. Stack size, I hate the stack size. And I get it, like when you first start out, it's actually like not a big deal. Like it's a survival game. You're supposed to have to do some inventory management, right? Like it's literally part of the game. However, where's this guy go? I know I shouldn't have to open the doors to get the loot, but is he like that? Oh yeah, we're just in here. Okay, start over. I didn't even loot all the things. Stack size, like there is no reason, like if I have a backpack that has 10 slots, and in those 10 slots I can hold a stack of 5 water bottles. 10 of them, right? Because everyone's like, oh, it's not realistic, right? But if I have 10 slots, that's 10 slots of 5 water bottles. Alright, I did loot that. I'm bad at math. I'm really trying to say something here, and I'm not really saying it right. So if I have 10 slots, and each of them holds 5 water bottles, that's 50 bottles of water. Like, clearly I'm not Agra from the Dark Crystal over here with all of my belongings on my back. Like, if I can hold 50 water bottles in 10 slots, I can hold 50 water bottles in one. Like, it annoys the crap out of me. Like, you want to be realistic? Then make that your thing. You're realistic. Don't play the we're being realistic card and then make it so I can actually hold 50 water bottles. Or 10 slots with each of them with a car engine. Like, I'm sorry, my dad was a mechanic. I have seen him lift engines with all these special tools, and he ain't holding 10 car engines in his backpack. So don't play the it's not realistic crap. I hate that argument so much. Like, shut up, really, honestly. Sorry, I went on a whole tangent there. So yeah, like, stack size, I increase the crap out of that. Like, every time. That's the first thing I upgrade and I mess with is stack size. And I don't think that I haven't set anything crazy, which I don't think it really matters. Like, once you mess with the stack size, the game has changed, you know? Like, 30,000 or something. I think I just... Ooh, rad remover. I think I just have it set to, like, 10,000, which 10,000 versus 30 doesn't matter, honestly. Like, oh. Anyways, I'm ranting about that. So I think we both agree on that one. And then, what's another mod? I have it set so that I didn't even look for zombies. I'm totally gonna die in the apocalypse. I have it set so... Oh, the loot. I don't think he minds it too much. I always turn the loot up really high. We argue sometimes about, like, how high the loot should be turned up. Like, I have it at 200%, which, like I said, it's a discussion that gets had every once in a while about what the appropriate loot percentage is. But with my custom mod, I also have it set so that if an object like this medicine cabinet, I think you saw downstairs, there was one that was this same style, but it was already open, and when they're open, they're not lootable. I have it set so that if an item is lootable, then it will always have at least one piece of loot in it. And since the loot is at 200%, that is actually going to always have at least 2 pieces of loot. And that's just my personal preference, right? Like, I think if there's a block in the game and it says, "Hey, look, I'm lootable," and then I loot it and there's nothing in it, I feel like that's false advertising, and I get annoyed by it. So I just had a little quick mod in there to, like, change that, so that there's always at least one piece of loot. It doesn't mean that everything is lootable. It just means that if the game says, "Hey, this is a possibly lootable item," then it's going to be lootable. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. I used to change a lot of the stuff, which, like, I think I talked recently about the rabbits, how I don't hunt rabbits. Like, when I see them, I just ignore them. I will chase a chicken, because if I have enough stamina, it's no big deal. I can catch them pretty reliably, but it still takes a little bit of work, you know? But I used to mod the game so that all of the animals, 3 things would happen. 1, they were all incredibly slow. Not because I was trying to cheat the system or whatever, but because I got so annoyed one time chasing some stupid friggin' rabbits that I kind of probably lost my mind and, like, modded the crap out of the server and made them all... you know, the animals have... I don't remember the terminology. You have to remember it when you're doing the modding, but every day I don't remember the actual terminology for it. Essentially, I think it wants me to go outside and go around, so I'm just going to open this door. They have their normal walk speed, and then they have their, whatchamacallit, their, like, I'm thinking of the word, their speed for when they're scared and running away. Someone will have to correct me. It has a word, but I don't remember. It's only because I don't remember what the word is that it's bugging the poop out of me. Anyways, so they have 2 speeds. They have their normal speed, and then they have their, "Ooh, I'm scared, I'm running away from you," or, "Oh, I see you, now I'm attacking you." It's the same speed, but they... Okay, I'm trying to do the bed, and I keep hitting the zombie. So I would mod the animals to always have their normal speed. So whatever their normal speed was, that was also their flee speed. I think it's flee. I don't remember. Anyways, and silicon. I would bicker a little bit about like the intent of the game versus like quality of life. And the other thing I did, which I don't think he complained about too much, but he gave me some serious side eye, is that I made the animals all like 150% or sometimes 200% bigger. So, like, literally, they're not sprites, what are they called? I made them bigger. So, when I, all the rabbits looked like jackrabbits, and all of the chickens looked like, little dinosaurs. I don't know, but they just all were bigger so that I could see them, because my excuse is that it's because I'm old, right? And it's a terrible excuse because I'm not old, I'm just blind. And I hated that I couldn't ever see the stupid animals. Like, it was so annoying. I would like see movement in my peripheral vision, as a hard word to say. I would see the movement, and you know, you learn these tools, right? Like, look at one spot, and then in your peripheral, you can see movement better if you're trying to look for something that's hiding in the bushes, right? And that works in video games in general too. So I would see them in my vision, and then I would go look for them, and I couldn't find them. They'd be like all in the grass, and I don't know if it was my computer at the time, but yeah. I made them all big, and I loved it. I loved seeing all the like rabbits running around, and in the desert it's even more fun because they don't have as many places to hide in the desert, you know. So yeah, I did that, and there was some side eye, but not any like real complaining or anything. So it wasn't a big deal. I didn't see any like big loot area. I feel like we just ran the course. Is it because I didn't follow the path? I'm thinking maybe. What else? Trying to think of all. Man, I've done a lot of weird mods over the time. Usually, like what I consider quality of life. You know, the inventory slots, the how fast things run. There's the big loot area that I was just talking about not being able to find. Gosh, getting all these level 4 and 5 wrenches when I had no wrench for the first week, and then I had a level 1 wrench for the whole week after that. Now who's getting side eye? Thank you for the metal. I don't have to break those, but I want the metal. Let's see. The mod that another default mod that I usually use, but I didn't this time because I had the, oof, I need to go clean out my bag for a minute. No pink. We're not doing pink. Let's see, where are we? I bet this is gonna lead me outside. Oh, because it was supposed to be in the Better Homes and Garden mod, which apparently it is, I just misunderstood how it worked, is I would make it so that all... See, I know it. What? How did I get in here before? This way? I would make it so all the sinks were... I could get murky water out of them. Because I didn't understand, I still don't understand, how a game that allows you to do, why am I walking so slow? Am I crouching? No? Just being weird. So we have electricity in the game, but no plumbing, which I find super annoying. This way? I'm lost. I lost. This way. I'm like, if the electricity is still running, like, I did not power this light. This light is still going. And if I open a sink and get murky water out of it, then it stands to reason that I could get murky water out of toilets. I shouldn't have to go run off into the woods to get murky water, was my thinking there. Didn't level again, right? No. So I don't even... Let's see, do we get anything cool? Upgraded hunting knife. Poor hunting knife only has a green dye in it. Mm-hmm. We did all of that, yes. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I can definitely like sit here all day and like make excuses for why all of my mods are totally quality of life and not cheating at all. But what it comes down to it is that I'm enjoying it and I'm having a good time, and Sileca plays. And if he doesn't play, then usually it's because I know that I've overmodded it, and he's doing that like secret salty thing that he does where he's not mad at me, he just doesn't feel like playing. Yeah. Alright, I think we're gonna go home and clear out our bags. So I know that I got started late today, and I appreciate that you guys came. And I was not going to play, like I said. I had dug into my depression nest and was not loving life a little bit, but also not hating life, you know what I mean? Like, just, it's that weird state where you're just like, okay, I'm comfy, I'm gonna sit here in this equilibrium and do nothing and make excuses for why I'm not doing the things that I should be doing or that I want to be doing. I think I left the light on. See that chicken trying to eat my garden? But I didn't let it overtake me. Everything's still growing. Where'd you go? See? Lost the chicken. It was right there. If he was 150% bigger. Okay. We're gonna take all... What was I saying? Oh, I was just complaining about... So sorry about that. I don't know what I was just talking about. Sorry, one of my kids has a seizure alert device, and it went off, but it gets a lot of false positives, but you can never... You have to always be on your toes, you know? You can't just ignore them and think that they're false positive. So, you know, you have a little mini heart attack every time, but they're fine. Sorry if you saw my pajamas. Okay. I'm gonna put all the stuff in here and let Zylica fix it later. Forgot we're putting those in there now. So we didn't get very much done today. I think that's... I don't remember what we were talking about. Sorry about that. I got a little flustered and lost track of the conversation here. Make sure my... Here, let me guess. This dude... Nope. Why? That's not what I told you to do. Okay. Didn't get much done, is what I was saying. But tomorrow, I am pretty sure... I think I am streaming tomorrow. Yes. Tomorrow we are... Well, I think it will depend on how the day goes. I think tomorrow we're going to do the 21-day horde. I actually should have been upgrading the horde base. Even though, like, I keep saying, like, it's trash. I need to start over and build a proper horde base. But then I'm like, but I want to go loot all the shiny things. The next thing you know, like, I haven't been doing crap to the horde base. We did make a ton of... That's not a ton. We actually need a lot more concrete mix. That'll be a good start. Probably maybe have time. I don't like to upgrade the horde base or any base really like the day or two before horde night because it tends to sorry, like what am I looking at? Can get a little sticky because if the concrete is not done drying and then the horde comes and starts beating up on it, things can get a little iffy. I don't know where to put this. We have a bellows in here. Forge smelting speed. Maybe we'll throw it in here. I have one in there too. Put it in here, I think. Yep. Alright, so... Just doing some quick repairs. I think that'll be the end of it. I know, but like I still got 15 minutes left, but I don't really have anything else to do except prepare for horde night. And I actually have an appointment. Oh, I think that's what I was trying to start talking about earlier. Is I have an appointment, and I still like wanted to get on and do a little bit of time before horde night comes. I'm gonna go make sure everything's closed. I have a tendency to leave doors open, I have been told. Lights off. Plants are not done growing. I need to do some repairs around the main base and then do some upgrades around the horde base. Set a few traps maybe. Now that we're a little bit closer to horde night, we can do that. Let me make sure all my guns. I gotta reload. What else? Yeah, so I think tomorrow we'll do the horde base and that'll be fun. The horde base. We'll do the horde night, the day 21 horde. Hopefully less dogs, more cops, even though I don't have any preparations against cops. That's my bad, because I have not been working on the horde base, and we'll see if it bites me in the butt. It might. We'll see. Thanks y'all for coming, and I'm sorry the stream was so hectic, and I need more food. This game never ends. Let's do it. Sorry if it felt hectic. I feel like we got a little bit done. We got to loot some stuff. I feel better, and that's all that matters to me. No, I'm kidding. But it does. Like, I feel better. I was very anxious and just not in an awesome place this morning. It made me late, but I still managed to get on, and I feel really good about that. And that's my non-zero day. And I hope that I see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.